कंगना, आपसे एक लास्ट क्वेश्चन है. आपके हिसाब से who do you think is the real queen of Bollywood?
Is Bollywood a country? That's a very lame question.
In the B town, but who do you think?
Do you believe in time pass love?
Well, the thing is that every time a relation doesn't start on this note that you have clarity about things. Maybe time passes for my age or stage is too a lighter word, but I would like to date. And when you get into dating, the first thing probably long-term relationship or marriage is definitely not in your mind, because you have to. You don't have that much understanding of the equation or the relationship. So yeah, in some term, maybe it could be called time pass also. I'm very open to time pass romance.
Since the film deals with a live-in relationship, how much do you believe in the concept of live-in relationship?
Well, to each his own. I think it's just about the person, how the other person makes you feel. There is no compulsion. If you're in a relationship, not necessarily you have that much trust or faith or that kind of future planning with each other. At the same time, if you do, then you should go ahead with it and just see how things work and take it to next level.
Late compliment. You look like a Barbie doll, in fact.
Thank you.
So what was the particular reason to wear this dress, particularly this moment, actually?
Because it's a Sunday, you all coming, and I wanted to make it worth it for you all. I mean, I could have chosen to wear jeans and T-shirt, and it had to be transported in a different car. Then there was a vanity van outside. Then I wore that. My stylist is on, she's at the job right now and fixing just for you all, just so that you get good pictures.
Thank you very much.
कंगना, ट्रेलर के एक सीन में आप कहीं ना कहीं ऐश्वर्या की तरह लग रही थी. वो देवदास वाला लुक है जो आपने, वो अटायर, वो साड़ी और वो सब जो मेकअप किया है, तो वो आपका खुद का आइडिया था या निखिल का था?
नहीं, मैं ऐसा नहीं होता कि एक्टर्स जाएं सेट पर और बोलें अच्छा आज मुझे देवदास के कपड़े पहनने हैं. फिल्में थोड़े डिफरेंट तरीके से बनती हैं, ये पहले ही डिसाइड हो जाता है.
होता है, कुछ एक्टर्स ऐसे करते हैं, लेकिन
निखिल सर, तो मुझे आपने वो तमा वाला कॉस्ट्यूम क्यों नहीं दिया फिर?
Hi Kangana.
Hi.
So Kangana, I just wanted to ask that recently Mahesh Bhatt has backed you up about the nepotism code. So what do you have to say about that? Because initially...
So just a request, we really do want a question on fashions.
So I would like to say that such discussions, like I answered my earlier question, that such discussions are very important these days, and it is not to object to anybody's preferences. I'm talking to you, please look at me, because I am personally answering your question, just so that you can be satisfied. So it's not an objection. If you're talking about nepotism, it's an observation. I, as an individual, my prerogative is to leave my footprints behind for the ones who'll follow me. And it's important that they know where I fell, where I walked, where I stayed, and where I ran. So it's important for me that I talk about my own experiences, not to say that people should not do what they like to do, but to make what is relevant should be relevant, not because someone doesn't speak English or someone has sweat patches because they've come in a rickshaw for an audition, or someone is sharing an apartment with 10 people in an uncool location. They shouldn't be shamed for that, and the doors shouldn't be shut on their faces because of that. And I feel why I was avoiding it, because it's a long answer, but also the fact that that today in an industry we have a lot more democratic environment is also because of people like us who've been working at it. I see newcomers easily say, भाई मैं इंग्लिश में बात नहीं कर सकता, मैं तो हिंदी में ही बात करूँगा, So it's because we have made it appear cool, isn't it? So we are going to make outsiders feel and appear cooler, and that is my prerogative as an individual. If I don't do that, then I'm not, what is the purpose of my journey? So this is a healthy talk. I mean, what Bhatt Saab said is his perspective, and everyone has had perspectives to it, but outsiders who come in, outsiders as in, what is an outsider? There's nothing called an outsider. We're all working to make cinema, and anyone who's working for some other intention is an outsider. So A, I don't consider myself an outsider. B, whoever comes from unconventional background, they should work towards it and not call themselves, oh, we've been lucky enough because we did not face any discrimination, or, oh, we were the chosen ones because, industry has accepted us with open hands. No, because people like us have been working at it. If today people are working with actresses who come from, indie film backgrounds or are niche, so-called niche backgrounds, it's because we have made it mainstream today. Today we can say that a film like Queen has been made mainstream because people worked at it. So we should all work at it, and not to point fingers and not to make it sound like a fight, but to make the society more democratic for everyone. Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. A round of applause for the bold and beautiful Kangana Ranaut. Thank you so much.
But can being the sole female protagonist be a formula? Is it true that you've turned down various roles because you're not the sole female protagonist, or sole protagonist, as it were, in the film? Is it true about Sultan, for instance, that you said no because that was a Salman Khan film? Is it true, and this has been reported, you'll have to confirm this or deny, of course, that you said no to Thugs of Hindustan that stars Amir Khan and Amitabh Bachchan? Now, a film like, say, for instance, Sultan, that's going to travel a wide distance. You will be viewed by a lot more people. Why would you not take that as an opportunity?
Well, see, what happens is, in today's time, I am going to go for something which is going to stimulate my mind, because otherwise I am going to be just sleepwalking through the film. Like I said, like Sultan at that point of time, though it was a great character for a girl to play, but I did not see, anything for me in that. And coming from like a double role space and doing so much more in my earlier films, I felt, why would I demote myself to something which is not offering me so much? So that's why I didn't do it. And Thugs, no, I was never offered. I don't even know what the script is.
और अधिक जानकारी के लिए लॉग इन करें youtube/biscuit